Good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy Ben 10 back with another classic, back with another banger. Here doing what we gotta do to get to where we gotta go. You under dig? We got a treat for y'all today, starting this way.
What's poppin'? It's your girl Key.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Joe T.
D-Lo. What's good, Josh? Your boy Aaron Spencer, A Money from Kansas City.
And it's your girl Mike K with the word of the day. So, yeah, for Lincoln News, I really don't have much. Everyone study for your finals. Finals is coming this week. So please prepare for that, especially the freshmen. If y'all are going home for Christmas break, safe travels, wherever you're going, just be safe.
And what time do they have to be off campus?
2 p.m. Saturday, December 14th.
Yep, that's the 14th.
December
Yeah, I heard
14th. But if you are staying on campus, it's a $600 fine.
Ooh.
Child.
So don't get caught Sunday washing towels.
Yeah, as long as you don't
Talking
get
about you on your way out.
as
you
long
just
as you
gotta-
don't get
ooh,
caught, you good. They don't pay attention that much anyway. So, but you will be paying $600. It's gonna go on your account.
Ooh.
But yeah, speaking of Lincoln and other stuff going on, sports, Aaron.
My bad, I was on down. But going back to sports, we had the men's basketball game yesterday. They played Northwest. The final score was 87-53. That puts the men's basketball team at 2-5. Yes, 2-5. And I think that was the first conference game, so that makes them 0-1 in the conference, the MIAA. For Lincoln, our leading scorer was John L. Burton. He had 18 points with 8 rebounds. Second was 12 points from Cameron Potts. It was a good game, a lively game. Wasn't really much expected because we all know Northwest is they
What's their ranking?
they're number 1 in the country for Division II. And they are 8-0. They everybody knows they recently played Duke in an exhibition game. Only lost by 6 points, so we knew they was coming in with some heat.
That's
so,
crazy.
But yeah, it was a funky game like we was talking about before the show. Janelle, he almost sent a man to the hospital because he almost caught a body. Like, yeah, it was about to be live in there, but it was about to get nasty. But
How did the girls basketball team go?
The girls, they did good too. They had their thing. They lost 56-32. That puts them at 1-7. Again, the first conference games their own, 1 in the conference. I think leading them, let's see. They had Kaylani leading them with 10 points, 5 rebounds. Next was Vivian with 9 points, 13 rebounds. That was a good game. Started off good, second and third quarter. That's when things got to hand. The shooting from Northwest start to hit their shots. So other than that, but yeah, it was a good game.
Oh, well, basketball team. Hope y'all pull it together.
Yes.
Come through.
All right, next game on Saturday.
Oh yeah, there is a game.
I think they play Mo West, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they both play Missouri West here.
That hero
That's gonna be a
away.
good game.
Huh?
That hero away.
Here.
They got the next 4, the next 3 games now is here.
Okay.
Is there games next week? Well, this week.
Yeah, they got one Saturday, then the 14th, and then the 19th.
Oh, so when everybody leaves.
Yeah, when everybody goes.
No, okay. That's why I was like, oh, so there's one next week during finals week?
I might check that one out on the 14th. Okay.
Yeah. So since this will be the last episode, this is going to be our last time speaking to our viewers, does anyone have any New Year's resolutions they just want to put out on the table? Starting with Ben.
New Year's resolutions. Well, I wasn't going to tell you guys this, but
You're expecting a baby?
Oh, my goodness, no.
Oh.
Please do not jinx me like that. No.
I was about to say,
Break the news, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I speak? May I impute? You underdig me? Water, man. I'm just really looking out for my health. You underdig? I feel like that's very vital within the black community. You underdig? Just looking out for your health, whether it be mental or physical, spiritual. Drinking more water. I vow to hit the gym at least 3 times a week. Meditation, prayer. You underdig? And just watching the foods I eat. Nothing too big for the new year. This was one of my goals this year, if I'm just speaking on some of the things that we saw in fruition, because last time this year this was just an idea. So the fact that a whole year later that I'm sitting in something that was manifested through a thought, a conversation, man, it's a blessing, man. So I'm thankful for that. You dig? I gotta first give thanks to the Most High for giving us what we accomplished this year. So next year, I want to do bigger and better. I don't know where I'm gonna be at this time next year, but hopefully somewhere bigger and somewhere better. You dig? Also, we graduation.
Out of there. Bye. Not gonna miss y'all. Y'all not gonna miss Lincoln. No, I'll miss y'all. Look, not Lincoln. Look, I meant like this Jefferson City. I will not miss it at all. I'm sure y'all can relate.
Anybody else? Anybody?
Key.
Kiwi. Speak up, Kiwi. Let Kiwi talk.
I don't know. I got my New Year's resolution would be. I don't know.
Take your time. It's all right.
Shut up, Ben.
Let it out.
Maintain my peace, my anger, calm myself down in
I understand.
situations. Yeah, don't always overreact. That's me. 2020, more calmer, nicer, Key.
I like you just the way you are,
That was
Key.
a bar, low key. I don't know if y'all
Good
peeped
job,
what she said. That was a bar.
I like you just the way you are, Key.
Just low key though. Low key bar. She didn't even peep.
Low key.
Uh,
Drew T.
my New Year's resolution would be, I'm saying, I just want to go to the next level for real. Like, as Drew Taylor official, my brand, everything. I just want to take it to the next level. Like, I want to be in the game, like really in the game. Like, everybody know, like, yeah. Everybody know, like, yeah, that's what it is.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained.
Say that.
I just want to be a better me.
Yeah.
D-Lo from the
Took
sixth.
it- he took your
He said he's
ass.
taking it to the 7th floor.
My New Year's resolution is just to, like you said, be a better person, whether it's for me or like with my photography and stuff like that. Like I want to, just take it to that next thing to where I'm the person that people want to go to when they want something done. And also, with me and my boys, shameless plug, shout out positive behavior coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Be ready for it, on the lookout.
Oh.
We on the up and up.
I thought that said possible.
Nah, yeah, positive.
I like that.
Positive behavior.
Oh.
Sure, positive
Positive
behavior.
behavior. That's your brand.
Yeah, me and my boys back home.
I like
You
that.
gotta
I was
get us
over.
some hoodies for Christmas.
Right. I was over here like, why his hoodie say possible? But, oh, okay. I like that.
We gotta get Drew T-shirts, and then we gotta get some Pies B hoodies.
Yeah. Top of the year, I'm gonna definitely have some new merch for sure. Like, I'm coming heavy. Like,
December 16th.
it's
I'm
drum mix
supporting everything
season.
black.
Hey, yo. I want to say this. Me and my man's got some. Me and my man's got some stuff on the way. Like, we got a project on the way. Like,
Yes, sir.
we got some stuff on the way, and
Yeah.
that's gonna
Cooking.
do numbers for sure. Yeah.
Aaron always working.
Yeah, he always hey, for sure. Hey, but hey, this gonna be good for both of us for sure.
Yes,
I'm gonna make
sir.
sure. Yeah.
Well, my New Year's resolution would just be to not stress myself out so much. This past year was very stressful. So just to not stress over the little things or the big things, just kind of woosah. And to just graduate and, hopefully after graduation I can go right into my career. I'd rather have a career than a regular 9-to-5 job. So, Mr. Sites, if you watching, please help me out with that, because I'm not trying to work in no call center or nothing like that. I ain't even going to fake it. Trying to graduate and go straight into broadcasting. So hopefully I'll get there. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and I'll probably add something to my Chipotle order. I used to do that in high school. I would add a different thing on it each year. So this year I'm going to try to bring it back and add something new to it. I haven't decided. Thank you.
God, yes.
I got to add something new. I think I'm going to do lettuce.
I was thinking lettuce.
I'll
like,
probably do
what's the-
lettuce.
Did anybody coming into this year? Did anybody have something that happened this year for them that they was like, man, that really happened? Like last year, I was wishing for this, and now I'm like, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I passed my junior year of college. No, for real. No, like, I'm for real. Like, I really was. I didn't think I was graduating this May. So
Break it
like
down.
I was really shocked. So yeah, that was a big thing.
Okay. All right. What about you, Big Aaron?
Really, just like everything, the pictures. Like I could say I got to take pictures from Meg Thee Stallion and Boosie and stuff like that. Just different things like that, and like it's starting like the recognition starting to come now more and more as time goes. Cause like last year, I really just started taking pictures from a class. Miss Cross, the journalism teacher for her class. You know, she filled my head up. Started jeffing when we talking about pictures was good, so I took it from there. They was really terrible, but
She was
she also
jeffing.
she also these are so great. So I was like, dang, I can do this. So then I started taking more and more. As time's going, they getting better and better. They can still get better from where I'm at now, but yeah, I feel like that's something I like. Dang, I'm really doing this now.
That's a
That's
blessing,
what's
man.
up.
D-Lo, you was in high school last year, man.
Whoa, that's weird.
You was finishing your
That's
first
weird.
semester of your senior year. Now you sitting at the round table with the LU broadcasters, man. How you feeling, man?
That's weird.
Did you see yourself in this position a year ago, man? Let us know.
I don't even know. It's like I don't know.
So what was you doing all in between
Like,
this
what
time?
Hey,
This man was fried the whole time. Don't
hey,
remember nothing.
I was no, I was playing sports. You know, I was a good kid.
You was a good kid, or you are a good? You a good young man?
I just
I plead the
sometimes
fifth.
I ain't mean to put the light on you, bro, but
I
I just
plead the
sometimes
fifth.
think like, man, like a year ago, where was I? And looking at where I'm at now, like,
Right
I'm
now, I'd be at lunch. 11:30, we had lunch in high school. You know, class clown. You know, high school, everybody knew D-Lo. D-Lo this, D-Lo that.
so basically you was class clown, everybody, bro. You was the voice for your people, right?
Yeah.
Now look at you, bro. You a freshman at a HBCU on the coldest podcast. You under dig, and you still the voice for your people because you the only freshman on the show, bro.
Yeah, you know,
You
it's the
you the voice for your people right now.
voice of the streets, like dirt.
You the voice of the streets.
You know,
You the
just-
voice of the sixth floor, man.
I'm proud.
Man, take pride in that, man.
D-Lo so chill.
Congratulations, sir.
I'm just trying to chill.
Oh my goodness. Any more comments from the congregation before we get into these topics?
Drew Key?
What about you, T, man?
Talking about where we were last year.
Yeah,
Last year
like
compared to
the-
now,
to
man,
right
like-
now.
What manifested for you this year?
I say last year I was in a different place. Like I wasn't like really happy. Like, but like now, like it's like I got my swag back. Like I'm back on my Drew T stuff, you know, and I'm feeling good. Like it's like that. That's what I be saying. Like when I'm talking to people, like I be saying like confidence is a drug. Like I hope everybody like really get just high off on, get strung off, get addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like that really can change your attitude on stuff. Like that really can like help you in your situation, whatever situation you in. Like changing your mindset will change your situation for sure. So yeah,
That's dope.
Okay.
I just love to speak on it because we inspiring somebody, man. We got to talk about these topics too. You under dig? It's the Lincoln University body. It's so many different variations of us that's out there. You know how many D-Los that's out there that's looking at the podcast? Like, I wish somebody was talking about.
D-Lo, like, nah.
It's a lot of D-Lo. No, it's a lot of D. I done met them. We was in class. I was sitting with like 3 D-Lo.
D-Lo, I think it's just one. I think it's just one of you.
It's
Hey,
one.
mama, quit calling me. I'm doing this. So,
And somebody just snapped you too.
oh,
Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm just saying that it's somebody out there that could relate to his story. It's somebody who could relate to my story. Somebody who could relate to Aaron's story. Somebody who could relate to all of our stories, man. And the fact that we sitting here and we telling it and we giving the game how it's supposed to be gave, you under dig? That's a blessing, man. We inspiring somebody right now. You understand? Key still crying.
You pre.
Hey, Key going through a breakup right now, y'all.
No, I'm not. I don't even know
I feel
Key
like
had
she going through a breakthrough.
Key, was you crying this time last year?
She was
Nah.
fighting. You see, she laughing.
Key,
No,
I'm feeling
no.
your energy. You know, overcame something. Tell us about it.
Well, last year I came in as a freshman in college. Last year was all about, finding yourself, adjusting to the college life and things like that. This year I'm just here. I'm just more stable.
You didn't beat nobody up this year.
Not this year.
That's what's up.
Also, last year you was beating
No,
people
no,
up?
no. Last year I was a good girl. This year I'm good. I'm always a good girl. That's that.
On that. And that's
We
on-
know the real you.
And that's on period.
That's on period.
Key, you happy?
Am I? I'm very happy, Ben.
He's so
He
serious.
trying to get that reaction.
Key, are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Key.
Ben,
You happy?
I'm
That's
happy.
all that matters.
Thank you.
That's all that matters.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
That's good. Are you
That's all
blessed?
that- I'm blessed.
Me too.
Highly favored.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Long as you happy, you enjoying your life right now, Key, and you moving in a way that only you will want to move.
Yes, sir.
And can't nobody judge you for that.
Hello,
break the
you
order.
You know what I'm
preaching
saying?
today.
I was watching an interview on the Breakfast Club, man, and this lady or man, I don't know what it was, but they said,
Ben, you be saying we gotta watch what we say. You can't say that.
no. She said he said he was a transvestite, but
Okay,
he
but
was
don't
like
call-
he.
don't call
Well, I'm gonna call him what he identifies as. She said, I get 100 dislikes, but I don't even know 100 people.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Hold on, what? Hold on. Say it again. Say it
No,
again.
no,
She
say
got
it again.
She got 100 dislikes.
Say, I don't care if I get 100 dislikes. I don't even know 100 people.
That's cap. That's the worst quote I ever heard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause
You gotta
I
let
know.
them-
I know 100. I think I know
That's
100 people.
cap.
You
I
gotta
know
let
it.
that manifest. But the people who disliking your stuff, you probably they don't even know you.
Maybe that's where she was going.
The
with
people
it.
who hating on you, do they even know you?
But she know 100 people though. But maybe
She
she was
does.
saying.
I got the quote.
Hold on,
I felt it too.
Like I
felt it.
Aaron, you
understood
get
it.
I got it.
Aaron,
I
do you
understood
get
it,
I got
but
it.
I got
because
it.
honestly, bro,
the other thinker
as
me
long
was
as I
like,
reach
you
one
know,
person, that's all that matter.
you know 100 people.
As long as I reach one person, that's all I'm feeling. Drew T, you get it? Yeah. Because Drew, and the reason y'all get it, because we done been hated on before.
Okay.
People done talk bad about us. People who
Talk
didn't
your
even
talk.
know us.
Hey, talk your
I'm
talk.
talking about people done spread rumors about me, didn't even know my last name, bro.
No cap.
Didn't even know my last name, bro.
No cap.
I'm talking about people done went the extra mile
That's
to
the
make their
truth.
conversation about me.
Say
They
that.
woke up, took a shower, and brushed their teeth
Why
to
though?
come talk about me. You know what I'm saying?
Why they
But
do
don't
that?
even know me.
Well,
Don't even know me.
Don't even.
So when he said that I got 100 dislikes and I don't even know 100 people, I felt that.
Hey,
You
say
feel
that
me?
shit.
No.
hey, guess
It's
what?
the end of
I
the year,
still
and
don't
I'm gonna
feel
give
that.
y'all the game how y'all
Hey,
feel it.
turn up.
I mean, look, I got haters. I just don't care that much. To be honest,
Ain't
to
that
even
the same?
to even
Okay,
to
with
even
the
make,
word
but like
Ain't
no,
that the same?
no, I think what
I don't know
I think what
100
D-Lo
people
saying, I
that
think what
dislike.
D-Lo saying when he said he don't, well, for one, she probably know 100 people, but I think he's more that he just don't care about them, about who disliking.
You know,
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
So he pretty much just saying he ain't really worried about who disliking what. He said he just doing what he do.
that's
in his
basically
D-Lo
what I
flow.
just said. in a
I'm just
different
I was explaining
it.
to you
You get it.
what,
They're
what
making a
my
boomerang
friend
of it.
D-Lo was
Drew
saying.
gets it. Aaron gets it.
We get it.
You get it, Key.
We said
See,
we
Key
get
got it. And that's really what I said it for, so Key could get it.
Oh my gosh.
That's really what I said it for. Long as Key got it, huh? Hallelujah, man. Long as Key got it, that's all. That's all that matters. I get 100 dislikes. I don't even know 100 people.
quote of the day.
Quote of the day, man.
So hot topics. Woo. We're into it now. Let's go. Queen
I
and
just had to
Slim.
warm us up.
Queen and Slim. We got two people who have not seen
hey,
it yet.
hey, hold on.
That's us. That be us. We ain't
That-
seen it yet. I'm probably about
Hey, I'll go see it with my girl. Whoa, let me take that back.
Hold on, what?
D-Lo.
Oh, what?
D-Lo-ski, man.
All 2020, loyal. You got a girl.
Oh, 2020.
What's her name?
I'm looking.
Oh, you're looking. Oh, I thought you
Scouting.
already had.
Scouting
Oh,
right
okay.
now, you know.
Yeah, it's scouting season. Yeah.
Draft season.
I had an idea. How about Valentine's Day? We all bring our significant other as a guest. Valentine's
Look, D-Lo like, I don't know if I'm gonna have
told you,
one
Oh,
by
well,
then.
you don't have to.
I'm just bringing the money because you know the money treat me
You
well.
don't have to.
No shame. No.
It
The
ain't
money
no
never
big-
fails.
It's just an idea, guys. No pressure. No pressure.
Who you got, Key?
Key Share lately is single.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hello.
She
God
lying
bless
though.
Key because Key are Key. You happy?
I told you I was happy.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Bro.
Ain't nobody got to know
Hello.
but you.
What's the hot topic?
It's Queen and Slim. That just took so
All right,
long.
Queen and Slim. Maya, how did you
love
feel about the
story.
film?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great movie. I think it is a must see. I was very pleased. I was very pleased. It kept me engaged, kept me entertained, kept me thinking. Even though I kind of, when stuff started unraveling, I kind of knew what was gonna happen. I started putting stuff together. I started analyzing it more. Probably go watch it again just because I like seeing a movie and then seeing it again, so I can kind of go back and peep the stuff that I probably missed.
Me too.
Like, so it was really good. Yeah, D-Lo.
So what's it about? Like,
Okay, I just want to throw out there because after we seen it, they never said why they're called Queen and Slim. Like, did anybody realize that? Like, in movies, they say the title in the movie
That's right, they did it.
because
Unless
their
that's
names
something
aren't
else.
Queen and Slim.
Those was the code names that they would call each other.
No, they never
They
called
never
each
said
other
that
that
in
in
the
the
movie.
movie. Nuh-uh. That's why So I would like to know why it's called Queen and Slim. Like, how they came up with those names because they never said Queen or Slim throughout the whole entire movie. So I would like to know where that came from because that's not their name. I forgot their names in the movie, but that's not
Maybe
their
they
names.
said it was just subtle. I gotta rewatch it too.
I'm telling you, they didn't. Cause I was really trying to figure out why their names was Queen and Slim. Like, I mean, I probably like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing, but
I saw an interview where they said they want to dismiss like the comparison with Bonnie and Clyde though. So do y'all feel like that shit? Cause it was like the actors and like the producers and stuff. They did an interview and like people they talked to them about comparing to Bonnie and Clyde and like they was like nah, this ain't the Bonnie and Clyde
yeah,
story.
it's not Bonnie and Clyde because wasn't Bonnie and Clyde already together before they started?
Bonnie and Clyde was like they was really on the cape. Like,
No, but I'm saying like Queen and Slim, they kind of grew to like each other. They weren't starting off
right.
as a couple
Yeah,
together.
Bonnie
Didn't Bonnie and Clyde start
they
off
was
as a
already
couple?
that, like,
Yeah, that's
they-
that's the difference too.
Bonnie and Clyde was
doing
in
a
the
whole
game.
lot of crimes.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
They
saying.
was-
Queen and Slim, it just kind of happened to them, on their first date, and then boom, y'all kind of we stuck with each other at this point, like
on slime.
so.
And y'all was talking about on Wednesday how they took it out of theaters down here in Jeff City. Do y'all feel like it's like a
I don't think they started playing it.
played
They never
it.
do
played
y'all
it.
think it's
Never
like
played
a
it.
y'all think it's like a deeper like reason for that, or do y'all just think it's like they didn't expect to do like well or something?
No, it's probably a deep. I don't know, to be honest.
I'm gonna just state the obvious,
know.
man.
It's
This
'cause we're
Trump
black.
County, bro.
I mean,
This Trump County, bro. They vote for Trump, bro.
I feel like it still would have did good out here.
Because Ben, you said we all need to see the movie before it's too late. Like, can you like
You
elaborate
got
on
to
that?
see the movie before it's
It's
too
just
late.
Elaborate on that.
They're
Not
going
showing.
to take it out of
They're not
theaters.
showing Queen and Slim, or they showed the Harriet Tubman movie in Jeff City for only a week. Movies stay longer out than a week, and that's such a big person in history. But they took that out after the first week that they
How they gonna feel? What bill is she supposed to be on? 50s?
20.
20s?
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy random. I was talking to Mr. Thomas in Office of Student Engagement. The bowling alley, there was a bowling alley, not our bowling alley, but there was one in Jeff City that didn't allow blacks to come in. So like Lincoln students back in the day had like protested it and like did a whole little riot outside of it. I said, oh, we should go protest the movie theaters. That'd be lit. I'd do it. I do it.
I don't know
I'm
the
not
exact
scared.
reason why they not playing it, but my personal feeling is I feel like everybody needs to see Queen and Slim. It's not just a black movie. It's for the black people and about black people, but it's not just a black movie. I feel like every race needs to go see it.
They won't.
Dig? Because white people, good white people are represented in this movie as well.
I mean, it was white people in the movie theater when I went to go see it.
Exactly.
It was
That's
some
why I
white
feel,
people.
and they enjoyed the movie just as much as us.
You could tell when they be feeling a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they should. I mean, because it's certain stuff. I mean, if I was white and I would see some of the stuff that they was doing, I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable. But it was a good amount of them in the movie theater when I went to go see it. A lot of black movies that touch on, like, sensitive topics, like, regarding, like, whites and blacks, it's always white people that are in there. I'm pretty sure, I think.
And you know, sensitive topics, only time something gets real sensitive is if it's a real topic. I feel like this is the climate to actually have movies like this, rebellious movies like this, where we actually as a culture want to see our people stand up and not just lay down. You know, and I feel like Queen and Slim did a excellent job in this movie of doing that.
And Meg was on the soundtrack.
Say, did anybody really say anything about like the story of Queen and Slim? Like give our audience a little background on it, on like what happened.
I didn't want to say too much for people that didn't see.
I mean, but we kind of gotta to kind of back up what we saying. Like we kind of saying all this stuff about it, but we not giving them.
And it's not connecting.
So
you know
okay, so pretty much Queen. I'm gonna do a trailer rundown because this is what happens in the trailer. Y'all know that. So Queen and Slim, I forgot their real name. So Queen and Slim, y'all know who they are. You know, dude from Get Out, pretty chocolate woman. You know, gorgeous, long legs, everything. They go on a date. It's their first date. They are leaving from the date in the car. She's pretty much trying to be funny, grab his phone. He's swerving. Police car, whoop, whoop,
It's like
pull up
Chris
behind
Brown
him.
type. Chris Brown Rihanna type.
No, that like she playing. You know when girls be like, give me your
Bro,
phone, like
first
trying to be
date.
cute. It's the first date.
D-Lo, man, what you been going through these past few months,
and
man?
and actually,
Nah, D-Lo.
hold on real quick. And the girl, she didn't even like he had been trying to go on a date with her. So I thought that was really important. Like he had been trying to go on a date with her, and she just randomly decided, fine, then I'll give him a try. She honestly didn't want to, and she says it wouldn't have been a second date. Like you could tell from that she wasn't really feeling him. And important, she's a lawyer as well. That's a good thing that she's a lawyer. So pretty much they driving. He's swerving, police car, pull up. The white cop is being extra, of course. He's making him open the trunk up. The dude's like, I don't have nothing in there but shoe boxes, but go ahead. He going through the shoe boxes, going through shoes, thinking something gonna fall out. Out of nowhere, he's telling him to get on the ground. He pointing the gun at him. Queen comes out the car. What's going on? Like, do you even have the right? What's it called? Graze? Grazes her? Is that one?
Yeah.
Nah, he popped her.
No, in the movie she said she was just grazed.
She was just great.
Yeah,
he was bleeding.
He shot at her.
He shot at her, but
He hit her leg. Didn't
he did. But in the movie,
okay,
she
yeah,
said
yeah.
it was just grazed. It wasn't like to where she needs to go to the hospital or nothing. So yeah, she felt it. So he shot her. So then Slim, was wrestling the cop. They wrestling for a little minute. He gets the gun, shoots him. It's on video. I
Hey.
guess the cop car has a camera. Yeah.
At that moment, if you were Queen, what would you do?
If I was Queen, in what moment? If that was,
And you see your significant other wrestling with the police,
I'm hopping out the car. I would have did the same thing.
and you see him shoot the police, what would you do?
Shit. I mean, ooh, shoot. You see him shoot the police? I mean, I would have shot him myself probably if he wouldn't have got to it first. To be honest, honestly, I probably would have got to the gun first because it was the time they was wrestling and the gun was away from them when they was both trying to get to it. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like police officers, especially white ones. I'm sorry. I really don't. So, I probably would have shot him, especially if it was my significant other. If it was my brothers, he shot in the head.
On me.
No hesitation.
What would you do? Like if you know what I'm saying, you Slim.
I'm Slim, and he
you
just
a police,
popped-
because
he
you
just
know
popped my
first
girl.
in the movie, I want to say this, he aimed at her first, and I want to say that's one thing, like, for me, if you aim at somebody, like, I'm thinking you about to shoot, I'm not thinking you, it's a whole female, so it's like, instantly, it's like up from there. Like I don't care.
And the movie was it was so cold, man. You gonna laugh, you gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel every amount of emotion that the movie is meant to feel. You underdig? And we still, even she ain't say nothing that wasn't in the trailer. You underdig? So she really ain't gave y'all the movie.
Yeah, that's
She
why I'm just
gave
doing the
y'all
trailer,
the
like
setup.
yeah.
But
Because they in the commercials, you know, everybody knows they shot a white cop. Like
That's why I'm saying. Would you have shot the cop?
if your girl hopped out the car, he pointed the gun at her. What are you doing?
At this point, it's about living to tell the story, life or death. Had he stayed on the ground, not only would his girl have been shot, but possibly he would have been shot. You got to think of the climate that we living in. They shooting black men in front of their children.
So what'd you have done, B?
I would have grabbed a piece.
That's what we was wondering. Oh, okay.
I would have grabbed a piece, but I don't want to just say I want to shoot him because I dislike white police officers.
But that's still your girl, so you defended her too. It's not even about disliking him. If that's your girl, she copped.
I'm
defending.
defending.
It's life or death.
Right.
It's life or death at that point. You know, you underdig? It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily personal, but it's life or death at that point. I'll fight that in the court of law, but
He'd have died. He's
Alright,
been shot.
What would you have done if you was?
I would have shot him, but I would have moved smarter. See, they was tripping though. They should have, after they shot him, they should have took his body cam.
Was it a body cam or was it on the? I think it was in the car.
I
It was
would've
on the
took
car.
that too.
I see, but
I would have
see now
set
that
the
part.
car on fire.
I feel
something.
like I wouldn't have thought about there being a
Nah,
camera in the car.
would've
Like
thought.
my mind would have been racing. My mind, because I just shot somebody. My mind would have been racing too much. I wouldn't have thought about that. Would have been my significant other's job
Well,
too.
she was like, just leave him here. I would have been thinking like,
I feel like
would've took the car or
sometimes knowing so much about the system, because I feel like her job in the movie was very important because she was an attorney and she's beating murder cases. That's actually why her uncle is. Not to go too deep into it, but she's basically like, you not gonna beat this. You not.
Yeah, she wasn't stupid.
She was a very educated woman. You understand?
Oh.
Like this wasn't no average. She works in the court of law.
Now,
she understands the law.
I'm gonna ask something that wasn't in the trailer, but it's not going. But they did say in the movie that the police officer didn't he kill someone for no reason the year prior?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Because
That's the movie.
But
That's not really a big part. I just wanted to add that really don't.
Right, and that shows you.
But it just shows that he was a a-hole cop though. That's what I'm saying. Like it shows that because he killed the kid for no reason or what was it? Do y'all remember?
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they said he had shot somebody for no reason, but
that shows he has a history of like violence, like extra violence on.
that's what I'm saying. Like
So
that.
he probably most likely would have killed them, like, because if he had killed her, he right there, so he's a witness. He gonna kill him.
Yeah, he
instantly,
wasn't.
and he would know how to disarm all the cameras on his car,
Definitely.
and his suit and everything. So like, it's a closed case at that point.
But no, I want them to keep that in mind though, like when they see that part. So y'all see how extra he's being. They gonna say like a year before he had did some extra stuff in that manner as well. So
right, and when you're watching the movie, pay close attention to their personality traits because I feel like those are very important in the movie. Those are very important in the movie, and I feel like it kind of gives you a lot of context of how to digest this film. I ain't gonna give too much about their personality traits.
And we appreciate that.
just go see it.
But yeah, so yeah, a big thing was racism. Y'all was talking about that with the white cops and stuff like that. And I know y'all hate when we do it. We gotta take it over to the sports world real quick with racism. So this recently we had the 49ers versus Baltimore Ravens game, and lead runner in the MVP race, Lamar Jackson, having a crazy year. A statement was made about him because he's one of them quarterbacks. He can throw the ball, but his main thing is he can run with that thing. And a broadcaster from San Francisco made a comment saying, of course it's going to be easy for him to do that because he's a dark-skinned man with a dark ball and they're in dark uniforms. So
I did see that.
Yeah, so they say it's going to be hard for them to
because it would blend in.
Yeah, blend in with the ball. And so there was a lot of controversy over that. So I think he was suspended for that. Yeah, they suspended the man for that. But recently, a lot of players from the 49ers have come out and say that they're standing behind what the broadcast said because they don't think it's like it was a big deal. Like they saying people just threw out of context. Like one main person was Richard Sherman, and everybody knows like Richard Sherman. He speaks out about a lot of things. So he's saying he stands behind him because he gets what he said was like how it could be taken like, as a bad thing, but he still believes that people took it out of context and like making it too far and stuff like that. So like, how do y'all feel about the?
I don't think it's too far.
What, Richard?
It's just certain stuff
You don't
should,
say.
You should know what to say and when to say it. Like, you're on national television.
You say that at the TV at dinner with your family, like in private, like
but
you
not
don't.
on national television.
Yeah, like
you know. It's
just you know what I'm saying, the fight with colorism within the black community, you know. I just feel like it was an inappropriate comment, and him as a professional, he should have knew that was an inappropriate comment.
Yeah.
You know. And I'm just leave it at that. How many times have they said that his color is the only reason that he's so good with the ball?
My thing is, you saying, so you pretty much just saying his skin color matches the ball. That's just extra. Like,
Yeah, but how do you feel about like Richard Sherman and them like sticking up for him? Like, do you think
who's Richard Sherman?
he's a cornerback for the 49ers? Went to Stanford. Yeah, played for the Seahawks.
He plays for the 49ers now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's black?
Yeah,
Oh,
Richard
And
black.
he said that?
He black.
Oh my gosh, I have so much to say now for you, Richard Sherman.
And he come from Richard Sherman.
Yeah, he's
come
like
from
he's one of those
humble
men like
beginnings.
like he came from a black community like a hard black community.
And
people,
you gonna Uncle Thomas like that?
Went to Stanford, honor student, all that. People like still like because he had dreads and all that. People like talk about some. Oh yeah, he's not gonna be nothing. He one of the people like just because
And
I
you
come
gonna
from.
Uncle Tom us like that? Oh, he a Uncle Tom real bad. That's all I gotta say. He know what an Uncle Tom mean.
I expected more from Richard Sherman because, like, he's a well-educated black man. And for him to just, I mean, I can see you play for the 49ers, but
That's ignorant.
right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah.
The comment just shouldn't have been made.
Right, that's something. Just say.
The comment shouldn't have been made.
Just keep that pillow talking with your wife or something. Like, don't go out and say that. Like,
That's messed up.
Richard Sherman's a black. What does he look like? I'm gonna have to go troll his page. I have to give him all rude comments.
Well, speaking of blacks and racists and things like that, Geroge Zimmerman is suing Trayvon Martin's family for he's claiming that they engineered false evidence in his homicide of Trayvon Martin. So how do y'all feel about that?
Oh, that's Rich. That's Richard. That's Richard.
I'm sorry, Key.
Oh,
I just
my
saw. I just
My
How do you
bad,
feel
Kiwi.
about that?
that he's suing the family. What is he suing them for?
For false evidence. He's claiming they have false evidence.
$100 million.
Give
For
that-
$100 million.
Give that man a chair already. He's still
Boy.
alive. Wow, he's
That's why y'all gotta go see Queen and Slim, man. People like Geroge Zimmerman, bro. Come on, man.
I
Yeah.
just gonna keep.
Do y'all remember when Zimmerman was accused of, when they claimed that he was not guilty? Do y'all remember where y'all was at?
Oh yeah, I remember
I do.
when my mama was in the room, she turned off the lights. I don't know if she was in there like crying or anything, but it was just quiet in our house. Like it was so just quiet.
Man.
Like
We had
I was like 11. I didn't really.
you was
No,
11.
we was in like 7th grade.
it was about
Yeah, it was like
2012,
2012.
We was like 7th
I
grade.
I guess
remember
I
it.
forget D-Lo,
Yeah,
the
y'all-
only friend. Like that's why I'm like, dang, you was only 11.
Yeah, I was.
I was 12 going
I
on
mean, I
13.
seen.
I was
like,
either in the 8th or 9th grade.
I
Yeah,
remember.
eighth or ninth grade, yeah.
8th or 9th.
Because
grade.
I remember what house we had moved into.
Yeah, I remember that next night, LeBron and them, the whole NBA started wearing the shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
I just remember it was a big time.
Yeah.
I didn't like it just because I was at a predominantly white high school. So I remember going like to school, like being prepared, like I'm ready for whatever comments y'all got. I can't wait to argue with everybody. I can't wait, but nobody was on it, so I was kind of mad. I was kind of disappointed.
For me, I didn't know about I knew about Black lives being in danger, but that whole case really opened it up more.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a mess. I remember we had it playing in the living room, and then when they had the verdict, everybody, like, our house was full. Like, we had, like, everybody, all my family in there. And I just remember, like, sitting there and they said it and then everybody's heads just dropped. And, like, it was just crazy. Like, I'll never, ever forget
That's a
that
crazy.
case.
That was a crazy time.
I know this not on the same topic, but it kind of is. Like with Queen and Slim, what if they would have took it to trial instead of going on a run? Like, do y'all think they would have lost?
Yes.
Word.
I think that's kind of why.
Even with the, cause like say they didn't do anything to the car and they, like say they went to a state. I mean, they would end up getting
And like
sent
turn
back
themselves
to that state.
in.
Yeah, cause I mean she's a lawyer, so I'm thinking. I would be thinking that way too also though. Like I wouldn't just be thinking like get out the country, because it's like you can see from the video that she didn't do anything. She didn't move forward or anything. They can get a high profile. I mean, for this case, that's high profile. So somebody is going off the strength. Just like say, I don't know if Johnny Conger, whoever is the top-notch lawyer, they would pick this case up because it's like an injustice. And so this would be a whole movement. Like that whole movement would have went on. Like they wouldn't. I don't think they would have died in prison. They might have been locked up for some time. But once the case would have started and stuff, I don't see like a way that they really would have been found guilty of anything because it was, you know what I'm saying?
It's still a
it's
white.
hard. I
It's
mean,
still a white
for the
man running
dude-
the
for the-
world. That's why.
Look. The only thing I feel like once they go on a run, then that's when it may look funny. But like, say they would have went
And turned
went to a
themselves in
whole
right
nother
away?
state. No, not even that. They could have went to another state because they know like wherever they were, like say it was racist, whatever. So they want to go to another state, explain their story before, and then because they gonna end up getting sent back to wherever the crime was done. So, you know, I just feel like they should have. I don't think they should have went on a run. And I just thinking about, but at the same time, when y'all say like y'all think that they would have lost the case, I think about like we was just talking about the Trayvon Martin case.
That's
that was
what
an
I'm saying,
injustice.
yeah.
So like we know he should
Like,
be locked up forever.
the
Now he's
only
suing the family.
the only justice we've really had was like OJ, and that was like real close.
Slim.
Like so, I don't know. I don't think I would have turned my off the top. I'd have been like, Maya, you about to sit in jail forever now. I would have felt like that.
So on the run.
I'd have been on the run. I definitely
it's
been
hard.
on the run.
It's hard to say because even if you got cases like Sandra Bland, you under dig where an educated black woman didn't do nothing wrong. She was actually violated in a situation, and her demise actually happened behind bars, and then you got other cases where we do see some type of light at the end of the tunnel, like Tupac. Tupac shot an off-duty officer and beat the case. So it's a very touchy situation. But I do feel like had they stayed there, I feel like they wouldn't have even got to a jail cell. And then had they stood by a body of a dead officer, you're not getting to a jail cell.
Don't forget about the history of the cop that they killed too.
But see,
so they would have brought that up in court.
But see, that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. The court of law is so
they
unpredictable.
already letting him keep that job over what he had did the year before. So
this is the second instance. That's
but
why
I
said,
understand that.
and
But
it's a video, like,
he still shouldn't have kept his job from the first instance. Like that's already why did y'all even let him even come back? So I'd have been on the run.
That's why I feel like the context of the movie is so important because this is an educated black woman and she does work in the court of law and she understands the system.
And I think
better
she
than
knew
the
that's why
average
she
eye.
wanted to go on
Now,
the run.
And she's actually beat a murder case. You under dig? So she, with her understanding the system and having the knowledge that she has, I think she probably did what she thought at the time was best for her and her date. I hope we didn't give too much of the movie out. So y'all still excited
They
to go
still
see
don't.
it?
They still not gonna know
I'm
what's gonna
telling
happen.
you, it's still so much that y'all do not know.
So I might go see it tonight.
You gotta go see it tonight. Nothing wrong with that.
Everybody say we out on 3.
We out.
1, D-Lo, get
2,
back
3.
in that chair.
Y'all won't see
We
D on
out.
next semester. He
Okay.
out.